They love Bob Dole. Unironically. How is that even possible? After a very short little sojourn in Niš, Serbia, I went southeast to visit Kosovo, and I took a really junky van, and we had two sketchy border crossings, but we ended up getting there. I ended up checking into my hostel, but actually I ended up checking into the wrong hostel. You could have seen my confusion here after going around this building. There were two almost identical doors and signs. I'm up at 7:30, and I'm walking around Pristina, Kosovo, and it's dead right now. But holy cow, this city is gorgeous. This main road I'm on is phenomenal, and I have until about 1 p.m. today to just take it in. I'm going to do a walking tour here at 10 a.m. and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Even though I'd read a lot on the subject of Kosovo, I was still just a little sketched out about going there because everyone is so hesitant to visit the disputed territory that is Kosovo. A lot of the world does recognize as a country, but there's a few places that don't. However, from the time I got off of my junky van, I was immediately calmed down and put at ease. So beautiful street art in Kosovo. There's a lot of these art exhibitions like this one here, which is promoting literacy in children. Here's another example of some great street art. It's really just a soothing place, and I was lucky enough to be there on a Saturday morning, which I didn't realize, and you're going to see something funny about that right here. I've walked past a lot of coffee shops here on the main street in Pristina, Kosovo, and while everything says it opens at 7, uh, from like 7:45 to 8, the last 15 minutes, everyone I've walked past has 0 people in it, and the employees are just cleaning. So I have a feeling that 7 a.m. here is like a really loose 7 a.m. here. Another thing I realized was there weren't a lot of places that looked like a traditional coffee shop. Every place in Kosovo looked like a very nice restaurant or it was a bar. They also had, a lot of hours where you could tell like they were open way late into the evening. Eventually, I did find a place where I could grab just a regular cup of coffee. Then I started my walking tour here. Our guide was hilarious and informative, told us all about the social unrest in Kosovo, a lot about the pride about it being Europe's newest country. This is the Ethnological Museum. Um, Going through one of the houses of one of the wealthiest families in Kosovo historically here. It was obviously made for people that are not 6'1", and he said that was actually an intentional thing that doorways were made short so people would have to bow going into the doorways into new rooms and show respect to those already in the room. And Pristina was just an overall uh, tranquil place, and everyone that I interacted with was really nice. Uh, the stuff right here is dedicated to the allies of Kosovo. In fact, each and every one of those stones used to be painted a different flag of an allied country. There was a Mother Teresa. There's some more great street art. There's Dua Lipa that everyone in Kosovo loves. This is the newborn statue, signifying the most recent country in Europe. Our tour guide said that they repaint it every so often. That was actually a brand new paint job. He explained the flowers, but I already forgot what they were. This is the university library, which had a very unique architectural structure. I loved it. The tour guide said that people either love or hate it, and a lot of people apparently do hate it. There's also an American corner in there dedicated to all the Americans that they love because Kosovo loves America, and especially the politicians who fought to recognize Kosovo and their independence. So that's why Bob Dole and Bill Clinton are so popular in Kosovo. This is also a room dedicated solely to the independence. These are all of the front page newspaper and magazines from the day and the week of Kosovo declaring their independence in 2008, which is very interesting. And I really loved the FU to pretty much communism and to being um, overlorded by essentially the Serbians. Uh, this is the auditorium room in there. I thought that was just really neat architecturally. Heading back out to the street as I was going back to the Pristina bus station, more good street art. Another Orthodox church. There's the Bob Dole statue, which, like I said, unironically, they love Bob Dole. Here's the Bill Clinton, and he had apparently been there a couple times. Street art underneath the bridges, right outside the station. And then right after this, I went from this capital city, Pristina, to Prizren, which is a more historical city in Kosovo, and that is going to be the next video for you here.